For this video, we are going to discuss on the preliminary investigation and inquest proceedings. So, last July 2024, there is a new circular or the Department of Justice issued the DOJ Department Circular number 15. So, in this Department Circular, it is stated the new rules in the conduct of preliminary investigation and inquest proceedings. So let us try to discuss this. So before we further proceed, let us have this question first. So Mr. A committed a crime punishable with correctional penalty. The prosecutor is now deciding if a preliminary investigation is required to be conducted. So what is the requirement for the mandatory conduct of preliminary investigation? So let us try to rationalize this question. So on the first sentence, it is mentioning that the crime is punishable with correctional penalty. Going back, correctional penalty may be punishable with an imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day to 6 years. No? So with that, let us try to see what is the real question or the main question here. So the main question is, what is the requirement for the mandatory conduct of preliminary investigation? So take note of the main question. So on the choices, it mentioned at least 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day, at least 6 years and 1 day, 6 years and above, and 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day. So what would be the best answer here? So again, the main question is, what is the requirement for the mandatory conduct of preliminary investigation? So we all know that it is at least 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day. Or yan po yung 421 na sinasabi natin. Or minimemorize natin in answering board exam. Okay? But again, as I've mentioned a while ago, that we have the new rules that was established or stated under the Department Circular number 15 issued by the DOJ recently, just July 2024. So it is not already, or one of the provisions that was amended is the 421, which is it is already at least 6 years and 1 day. So the correct answer here is letter B, no? At least 6 years and 1 day. So hindi po 6 years and above kasi magkaiba po ito, no? Pag sinabing 6 years, that is exactly, no? So ang sinabi po doon, at least 6 years and 1 day, or above 6 years po 'yon, no? So bakit po meron tayo dito yung distraction kanina, kasi po ang main question ay ito talaga, no? But if we are going to consider this, no, correctional penalties, is it covered with our answer, no? At least 6 years and 1 day. So if you are going to rationalize, it is not already under, or it is not already covered with at least 6 years and 1 day. Okay? So hindi na po siya, or in other words, it is not required po ang preliminary investigation. But again, no, so yung DOJ, no, issued Department Circular number 15 last July. So kung July ito, no, meron din silang inisyo na bagong Department Circular number 28 naman recently, just November 13, if I'm not mistaken on the exact date, no? So November 13 onwards, no, 2024, meron silang nilabas na Department Circular number 28. So hindi lang po at least 6 years and 1 day, meron silang dinagdag na provision. So tignan po natin ano 'yon. So on the old rule that was stated under the rule na 112 of the Rules of Court, ito po yung sinasabi na at least 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day. But we have only new rules, Department Circular number 15 and number 28. So, ang nilalaman po niya ay yung nandito sa second column, no? But by the way, no? What made our government, or what made the DOJ change, no, or revise the rules, no, that was stated in the rules of court, no? So again, if we are going to analyze what is the status of the prosecution, no, so they are not attached on the court component. So saan po ba naka-attach ang prosecution? So they are attached on the Department of Justice, no? The National Prosecution Office, they are attached on the Department of Justice, not on the rules of court. So to make it proper, no, kung titignan naman natin talaga, why is it that the court is the one who established the rules, no, that is being followed by the prosecution? So to make it proper, they ordered, or the DOJ itself stated the rules that they should follow, or the rules that the prosecution should follow. Okay, so that may be one of the practical reason that was seen that made them decide to change, no, the rules. So what is being mentioned under the department circular in 15 or 28 on the revision of this? So ito po siya. Okay, so ngayon meron po tayong tinatawag daw na summary investigation. Meron na daw tayong tinatawag na expedited PI, or we are simply saying expedited preliminary investigation. So kapag po tsaka meron din tayong tinatawag na regular preliminary investigation. Okay? So simply to differentiate those three, no? Kapag daw po, no, the crime that was committed, no, by the person we are accusing of a crime is 1 day to 1 year, the prosecution will conduct summary investigation. So again, this is on these three, it is regardless of fine, or hindi po wala po tayong concern sa fine. So it doesn't matter in the evaluation kung saan siya magfo-fall dito sa tatlo, no? So again, summary investigation for 1 day to 1 year. No, kapag daw po yung crime is punishable with an imprisonment of 1 year and 1 day to 6 years, then the procedure that will be conducted is expedited preliminary investigation. So kung babalikan natin yung tanong kanina, then what are they going to conduct if the penalty is correctional penalty, or falling under penalties, correctional penalties, or 1 year and 1 day to 6 years, no? So expedited preliminary investigation. And we have here yung sinasabi po na regular preliminary investigation kapag po punishable ng 6 years and 1 day, or at least 6 years and 1 day. So ito po yung naging sagot natin kanina. So dati yung sa DC number 15, ito lang yung binanggit niya. Pero nung recently, November, ito po yung dinagdag ng number 28. Okay? So, ano po ba ang pagkakaiba ng mga to? No? So, summary investigation, expedited, regular PI, ito po yung madidiscuss natin on the following slides.